Nice. Skylar Grey performing her song with a little twist.
A little Cleveland twist on it.
People a little excited about this Cleveland twist, aren't they?
Who doesn't love great news? I mean, Cleveland's feeling good. I mean, they got LeBron, they got Johnny Football, they just got a convention.
Yeah.
They're really feeling good about themselves. And I was struck by the fact that gas was $1.99 last Friday in Cleveland. The Iron Chef, Michael Simon's going to name a burger. Cedar Point's going to name a coaster, a beer. I mean, it goes on and on. I mean, if they spontaneously combusted in 2010, these were like random acts of jubilation.
Meanwhile,
that he's back.
It's incredible. Meanwhile, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's going, we're over here. Hello. Anyone?
But you know what? LeBron has been in Florida now for what, 4 years?
Right.
So is it just that it's taken that long for Cleveland to say, okay, we forgive you for the way you left?
I think so. I was struck by a woman who said, now I can get my jersey out of the mothballs.
Yeah.
Because obviously a lot was publicized with the burning of the jerseys and this, that, and the other, but I think there was always that hope that he would come to his senses and find that special place that home is to him. And that's what he said. It was I thought, beautifully executed in the Sports Illustrated essay, and it was all about home. I mean, he's got 2 boys, 9 and 6. He wants them to play for Akron St. Vincent, St. Mary, where he won so many state titles. I think Savannah, his wife, is pregnant with their 3rd child, a girl. But I think it's all about wanting to see them grow up there. And Cleveland has some pieces. They have some pieces to the puzzle. And Clark Kellogg, you know, I think the preeminent voice of basketball in the state, told me on Friday, they're 2 years away. They got a shot.
Wow.
Well, because that was why he said he was leaving, was he wanted to go to the Heat because he wanted to be with players that he could win with. Can he do that in Cleveland?
Give him I think they're one more big deal away. They've got Kyrie Irving, one of the best players in the league, signed long-term, $90 million. They just drafted Andrew Wiggins. By the way, playing his summer league game yesterday with a permanent smile on his face, and I think I know why.
You think you know why?
And then you have the perfect mentor in James, who's been in the league 9-10 years. So, again, there's a lot of talk about Kevin Love, another player who could blend nicely, big-time player. So we'll see. You know, Clark said they got 66% of the puzzle right now.
Yes, they do. What was the dollar figure?
His deal?
Right.
Yeah, 2 years, $42 million. Now that would be concerning if
That's like yours.
Well, if you didn't
exactly.
read, if you didn't read the fine print, you're like, 2 years. Whoa, what's he doing?
About?
And he absolutely becomes a free agent after next season. But he's doing this in hoping to max out the next deal because the NBA renegotiates their TV deal. So he may well opt out and quickly opt back in to maximize his next deal.
Clay, is this enough to bring in folks who aren't basketball fans? I mean, is this a big enough name, a big enough deal that new folks will come to the game to see him?
I don't think there's any question. He's the best player in the world. I mean, did you take notice? I don't know how big a hoop fan you are, Marshall, but I think everybody was struck by it. I was playing golf on Friday on the 6th hole, and roars were going up around.
Really?
Now, again, those are sports fans playing a little golf.
You're used to that at Muirfield. It's fine.
But I
was up at Polaris Mall, and you should have heard the sound coming out of Claire's boutique.
There you go. Now we know.
Crazy.
Yeah.
No,
think,
you know what? It is. I think it's because of the person he is, too.
The person he's become.
Right. He has grown into this man now, and he's taken responsibility for maybe not doing things the way he should have initially. And I think that's why Cleveland, aside from the fact they won a championship, that's why they've embraced him, because he is just being an honest person, you know?
Well, I think you're going to see him around Ohio State. This is a billboard that went up this weekend at Spring and High. Urban Meyer has said he has an open door here. He came to the Wisconsin game a year ago, spoke to the team, went to the Skull session, and only had a few boos then. So I can imagine the response this fall when he reappears, and he will reappear here.
So we should expect to see him at the Shot.
Without question.
King
Interesting.
James
At least
back.
at the shoe. I know that for sure.
At least at the shoe, but I mean, he'll show up for a basketball game.
You would think. I mean, a lot of his Nike gear is patterned after Ohio State with the scarlet and gray, and so there will be a lot of tributes, I'm sure, along the way.
All right.
Cool. Cool. I hope Graham hung onto that T-shirt I bought him 4 years ago. I don't know.
There was a line from was it Kimmel or one of the Jimmys over the weekend who said, "Yeah, Cleveland's trying to figure out how to unburn jerseys now."
That's right. That's right. We got to take it.
It was so fun to see everybody running around in their jerseys, wasn't it?
Well,
I saw them everywhere.
Yeah, I think for the most part, all is forgiven.
Yeah, I think
you
so,
know,
too.
it comes full circle.
Clay, thanks very much.
Hey,
We appreciate it this
good
morning.
to see you guys.
Thanks for the
Thanks
insight.
for coming in.